Sayori, about what happened earlier. What do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsuki. Does that kind of thing happen often? No. Okay, we're back. I didn't have any ideas for what I should do for a video today, so I guess we're just gonna continue this game. So, alright, here we go. Sayori and I exit the club room. Oh yeah, in the last episode there was a bunch of bullying happening, and I was laughing. I follow behind Sayori. as Sayori hums and skips around the hallway. Honestly, it feels like I'm taking a kid to the mall or something. Sayori finds pleasure in the simplest things sometimes. Hey Sayori, what exactly are we doing for the festival anyway? I'm not sure how you'd make an event out of literature. Me and Monica have it all planned out. Don't you worry. Is that so? We're gonna be writing fan fiction. Yep. We're gonna do a poetry performance. A performance? Of what kind? Well, everyone's gonna take turns on stage and recite their favorite poems. That sounds kind of dull. I know what poem I'm reading. Hey, Noose! You're not thinking about it the right way at all. It's not just about reading poems, it's about performing them. Like you say the lines of a poem like, between my feet, the last remaining flower beckons to me. I twist the stem, freeing it from its clinging roots, caressing the final joyous moments between my fingers. But to what ends have I summoned this joy? For now, when I look in every direction, the once prosperous field before me is but a barren wasteland. Sayori, that poem sucks. Like that. Sayori, how do I put this? I'm sure it's just me, but it's impossible for me to take you seriously when you talk like that. Yeah. You meanie. I'm working super hard on this, you know. Well, not that hard. I know. I just meant that it's pretty unordinary contrast to your cute self. Don't say that, it's embarrassing. You're never gonna get with me. But I guess that means I'm doing a good job. Yeah, I guess so. I'm so excited. The festival's gonna be so much fun. Sayori spins herself around in the hallway again. Hey, Noose, this classroom over here is empty. Let's begin the mission. The mission, eh? It's been a long time since I spent time with Sayori like this. But in the end, she hasn't changed one bit. She's nothing but a ball of sunshine, drawing happy vibes from the world around her. I wonder what's gonna happen. It's a pretty nostalgic feeling for me. As the years went by, I began to hole myself up in my room more and more. So going adventuring with Sayori brings about a special sort of feeling I forgot I had in me. Ugh, I hate this feeling. The two of us enter a classroom. Sayori heads straight to the closet, and I follow. Let's see what we have in here. Crayons! You a kid? Sayori pulls a box full of crayons off the shelf. They're the best brand too. Look, it's Crayola! They even have the cool color crayon sharpener in the box. They're kinda dirty though. Sayori starts pulling various crayons out of the box, reading the color names. Alright, that's one down. Wait, don't get distracted, we need to find... Wait, I'm looking for my favorite color. Fine. Then at least move aside so I can look for the poster paper. I dropped one by accident. Sayori bends over and smacks her forehead right onto the shelf. You idiot. She falls to the floor and the crayons spill all over her lap. Whoa. You okay? My forehead. Sayori clutches her forehead. Gee, Sayori. That's just like you, isn't it? Always getting injured. Come on, let me see. Since Sayori's sitting on the floor, I grab her by the waist and pull her out of the closet. Come on out of there. It's time for you to face the facts. You're coming out of the closet today. You have to move your hand, Sayori. But it hurts. Just do it for a second. Okay, you didn't have to do it like that, but... Sayori slowly releases her hand from her forehead. I gently brush her bangs to the side. Ow! Sorry. That's not a 24 count of crayons. There's a huge edge mark in the center of her forehead. A bump is starting to form as well. Man, that's gonna swell up. I should find you some ice. Anus. Where would we even find ice around this time? I guess a cold drink would do. You don't have to. I'm fine with looking like a unicorn. Shut up. Even wincing from the pain, Sayori makes a silly joke. Ahaha, what are you saying? I'll be right back, okay? Okay. I come back. She becomes a full-on unicorn. I pat Sayori on the shoulder and run out into the hallway. I locate the nearest vending machine. What should I get? Doesn't really matter since it'll be used as an ice pack rather than to drink. But I know Sayori likes apple juice, so I purchased that one. In just a moment, I'm already returning to the classroom where I left Sayori. Sayori, you're a unicorn now. She has one palm on her forehead and is using the other hand to clumsily scoop crayons back into the box. At least they were already in the wrong spots before I spilled them. Sayori, here. I hand Sayori the bottle of apple juice. Wow. It's nice and cold. It's nice and cold. Sayori opens the cap and starts drinking from it. Sayori, what are you doing? It's for your forehead, idiot. Ah. Sorry, I forgot. Ah, it hurts. How hard did you hit your head? Sayori places the bottle against the bump on her head. It stings. Just bear with it. It'll feel better soon. Hang on. Looks like you cleaned up most of the crayons, so that's good. Hey, Anus. This kind of reminds you of growing up, doesn't it? What do you mean? You know how we used to play outside all the time? Nope. I would always try to keep up with you. Don't remember that. You were kind of oblivious in some way. Yeah, I don't remember any of that. Like I usually fell behind or had trouble climbing on the things you did. But sometimes when I tried to do things I couldn't, I would get myself hurt. I'd fall and scrape myself or get a bump. And I would start crying really hard. It hurts really bad right now. And you would rush over as quickly as you could. You would try really hard to get me to stop crying, and I wouldn't. It was almost like you blamed yourself and were afraid of getting in trouble if someone found out. Even though it really wasn't your fault at all, you know. Did I really do that? Probably not. Yeah, you don't remember? Come to think of it, maybe I do remember a bit. I guess I was always focused on my games. I didn't pay enough attention to you. I was busy playing World of Warcraft and Club Penguin. So in a way, it was my fault. Kinda like this time too. If I wasn't rushing you out of the closet, you probably wouldn't have hit your head. Anus, I don't think you realize it, but you're always thinking about other people. Even after all these years. You're rushing to help me even though I'm just being clumsy. You're really a sweetheart. You're like a brother to me. No! Don't call me that. And I don't really do this kind of thing all the time. I don't buy you drinks all the time. I guess when it comes to you, it just feels natural. Before I even know it, I'm treating you like that. I guess that's what happens when you've been friends for so long. Really? No. Maybe you're right. Anus, I'm so glad that nothing's changed between us. Everything's gonna stay the same. Do you think it'll be like this forever? Forever? If I'm honest to myself, there's no telling where we'll each end up for college or after that. So it wouldn't be fair for me to make any promises. But, well, I hope so. It's been this long already, right? I can't imagine you ever changing, so my hopes are up. I'm so happy and in pain. I think I'm bleeding and I got a concussion. Sayori has a whimsical expression in her eyes. We remain silent for a moment. Okay, moment gone. She's so silly and clumsy on the outside that when I see her deep in thought like this, it makes me not want to disturb her. I guess we should go back. I don't want to worry Monica, you know? Wait, did she say that? Good luck with that. She's gonna see her forehead either way. Not if I hide it under my bangs. Sayori hops to her feet. Oh! She clutches her forehead again. Don't stand up so fast after hurting yourself. Ooh! Well, I guess it's too late now. Anyway, let's go. I follow Sayori out of the classroom. Sayori plays with her bangs trying to hide the bump, but without much success. In a moment, we make it back to the club room. Ah, you're back. Good timing. I was just about ready to start sharing our poems. Sayori, your forehead. You got some big brain going on right now. She's fine. Don't worry about it. I was playing with the crayons and smacked my forehead into the shelf. Oh, Sayori, you're such an autistic. Well, anyway. Were you able to find everything we needed? Uh-huh, I have it right. Oh. Sayori frantically glances around herself. I forgot all the stuff. Calm down, Sayori. I have it all right here. I found the poster paper, too. Aha! Sounds like you ended up doing all the work, Noose. Looks like we gotta get rid of her. Well, Sayori... I failed to come up with an excuse for Sayori. I made it an adventure. Yeah, that. Okay. In any case, good work. I'll start working on the posters tonight. Me too. Okay, everyone. Are you ready to share your poems? Oh, Jesus. Guess I should grab mine. After making the crayon box close tightly, I return to my seat. Oh, God. Who should I show my poem to first? Let's go... I guess we'll start from the top. We'll go Sayori. Noose. I really love your poems. I can't believe you've been hiding these from me. I'm not hiding anything. But your poems are so good. Yesterday's and this one too. You can't tell me you haven't done this before. I mean, you're really the only one who feels that way, so... No way! Not even Natsuki. Well, I guess Natsuki is the least likely to admit how much she likes something, but I don't think it's that. What do you mean? Well, I guess I'll be honest about it. It's a lot easier to write poems when I'm thinking about you. Ooh, damn. Whoa. Stop thinking about weird things, idiot. I just meant that you're a really expressive person, I guess. How am I supposed to write poems about my own stupid life? But you somehow make everything in your life an adventure. Even the little things. Like cooking. Let's not talk about that. So yeah, I guess what I'm saying is I can feel more feelings through you than I can through myself. We have that weird connection. It's your fault for getting my business all the time. Fuck you. I don't know if I understand. Sigh. You never understand when I try to explain things to you, do you, Sayori? I pat Sayori's head. Hey, ow! I'm not a kid, you know. You sure about that? Maybe. Sayori starts fiddling with her pencil between her hands. Hey, Anus, will you give me your poem? I kind of want to keep it. Huh? Why? Because, well, the first time you've written something for me. I didn't say it was for you. Sayori, you completely misunderstood. I didn't write this for you. Yeah, there you go. Sigh. Are you even listening anymore? Well, whatever. I'll give it to you when we get home. Really? Snap. Oh! I broke my pencil. Sayori hastily bends down to pick up the piece she dropped, but being inattentive of her surroundings, she bumps right into me. Sorry. It's fine. I'll get it for you. I bend down and pick up the broken pencil. Sayori clutches the desk beside her to support her knees shaking. I'm a little clumsy today. Ahaha. Let's sit down, Sayori. Yeah. I grab Sayori's arm and help her sit at the desk. Anyway, I still haven't read your poem. Oh, sorry, I forgot about that. But it's not as good as yours. Jeez, don't worry. I'm sure I'll like it. Oh, God. Wow, this is a long-ass poem. bottles I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. It's a secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine rubbing together, killing the kids. If I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger, I pluck one out. It's warm and tingly. So there's no time to waste. I put it in my bottle, keep it safe, and I put it on the shelf with the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts, and bottles, and all in a row. My collection makes me lots of friends. Each bottle starlights to make amends. Sometimes my friend feels a certain way. Down comes the bottle to save the day. Is she drugging herself? Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go, like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets hiding in the nooks and crannies. Digging and digging, scraping and scraping. I blow dust off my bottle caps. Does it feel like time elapsed? My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally, all done. I open up and then in come my friends, and they come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them from the shelf one after the other, holding them out to each and every friend, each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts, and shards all over the floor. They're supposed to be my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading something, but all I hear is echo, 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 echo inside my head. Oh my god. Holy crap. Sayori, did you really write this? Of course I did. Well, I'm gonna be completely honest with you. It sucks. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was gonna write the best poem ever? Yeah, but I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you. Monica told me a whole lot. And I've been really in touch with my feelings recently. I see that. It's almost kind of creepy. Creepy? Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to you being cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. Point is, it came out good, so you should be proud of it. Oh, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. Even if it helps me understand my own feelings a little better. Writing is like magic. You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up. Yeah! Writing's the best! I'm gonna keep writing until I die! Don't get ahead of yourself. Sayori's always had a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it no more than a week later. I wonder if this is one of those times. But seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. Oh my god. Alright, Natsuki. Oh! Natsuki reads my poem. She keeps glancing at me and then back at the poem. By now, she must have read it more than once. Aren't you supposed to be bad at this? Is that a compliment? No, I mean, you know. Natsuki struggles to find the words she wants. I just expected a lot less after what you showed me yesterday. That's all. Well, I guess I just got lucky with this one. Yeah, exactly. You just got lucky, you know. Don't get used to it. You always manage to write poems. You won't always manage to write poems this cute. I mean, well written. No, fuck. So that's how it is. My poem is cute? No, why are you smiling? It's like, I like cute things. Natsuki shoves my poem back towards me. Huh. Reading it again, I decided it's not so great after all. It's too cute a Doki. It would only impress, girls who like those kinds of things. Ahaha. For some reason, Natsuki is incredibly easy to see through. Well, anyway, you're gonna read mine now, right? Judging by your taste, you'll probably like it a lot. You'll probably learn something too. Don't forget who the real pro is. Oh god. This is so much. I just don't want to read it all. I got stuff to do. It's gross, she's gross. It's icky, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. I heard about Amy. Amy likes spiders. Amy has a lot of friends, but she's icky. And I'm gonna tell everyone. Goodbye. Not bad, right? It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's. Yesterday's was way too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think that was the best I could do. Of course not. Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with much simpler analogies, and it helps people realize how stupid they're being. Like anyone would agree that the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk. Do you know people like this? Of course! It's about how everyone thinks That doesn't matter. It could be about anything. I wrote to be easy to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or guilty pleasure. Something you're afraid of if people find out. They make fun of you for thinking less of you. Natsuki, do you like High Guardian spice? No, but that just makes people stupid. Who cares what someone likes as long as they're not hurting anyone and makes them happy? I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things. Well, you're definitely right. At least I can relate to that. And I'm sure a lot of people can too. It's what I do best, after all. I don't like writing unless there's a good message to take away from it. Like conveying emotions is important. But I want to make people think, not just feel. Remember that. I'm going to write a good one for tomorrow, so look forward to it. Okay. I got time for one more. Oh, is it my turn? Let's see how it compares to yesterday's. I see. It's a bit different. I respect you for trying different things, Anus. Were you inspired by Natsuki's poem? No! Or say Yuri's, perhaps? No? Well, I guess you could say that. I thought so. I'm happy for you. You don't need to find inspiration in my poem. Aw, bro. I write them for myself. I'll write one for you, Yuri. No worries. Not for anyone else. So I don't really need for people to like them or anything. You're Yuri. I'm sorry for being blunt, but you're overthinking this a little. Just because our styles are different doesn't mean I dislike your poems. In fact, if I tried to do something in your style, I'd probably do a terrible job. I see. I'm sorry. My stupid mind, it likes to do that sometimes. I'm so stupid! Anyway, you don't need to be afraid to be a little more daring. Metaphors can go a long way. Don't feel like you need to work your brain like turning a bunch of gears. Try letting your mind wander through your feelings and write down the things you see and hear. That's one way to truly enable your reader to see into your mind. It's a very intimate exercise. I see. It's a certainly interesting technique. Thanks for sharing. I have, well, an example of that if you'd like to read it. Of course. Is this the poem you wrote for today? Yuri nods and timidly hands me her poem. Ugh, the raccoon. It happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by scuttering of a raccoon outside my windows. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as an unordinary human. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread, my subconscious well aware of the consequences, well aware that a raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom. The bread, my hungry curiosity, the raccoon, an urge. The moon increments its phase and reflects that much more light off my cutting knife. The very same light that glistens in the eyes of a raccoon friend. I slice the bread fresh and safe. Or soft. I can't read the cursive. The raccoon becomes excited, or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions onto the newly satisfied animal. The raccoon has taken a following to me. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes more and more hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement. A rush of blood. Classic What? Conditioning. I slice the bread and I feed myself again. What? I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday. I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical and cutty, if you know what I mean. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem is about. That's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style. Using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery, conveying emotions through them. Yeah, if I take it at face value, then I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean. Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I want to express the way it feels more for me to indulge in more of my unusual hobbies. And those sorts of things I'm usually forced to keep to myself, so I sometimes enjoy writing about them. Huh, that's funny. Didn't Natsuki also write something about that? About someone being ridiculed for a strange interest? She did? Yeah. She was talking about how it doesn't matter what you're into, as long as you're not hurting anybody. Emphasis on the not hurting anybody. She's right. I mean, does she really feel that way? Yeah. Sounds like you two have that in common. That's interesting. To me, she seemed like the kind of person who would make fun of my hobbies. But I suppose it's my fault for judging, isn't it? Oh, please don't tell her I said that. Don't worry, I have no reason to. Okay. Well, thank you for sharing with me. After all, if I had learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself. I might be ranting a little bit now, but I'm glad you're a good listener. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna stop it there. Thank you for watching. Hope y'all enjoyed. I will probably do a different video in the next, upload. So look forward to that. That way I can at least give myself a little break. But yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed. Thanks for watching. If you liked what you saw, be sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe. And yeah, on that though, I'll talk to you later. See ya.